Howdy everybody, David here, and this is another Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition class creation tutorial, and this is the continuation of our half-elf bard here, Talus Halfleaf. Now Talus Halfleaf is a level 5 bard, but in this video we will take him from level 6 to level 10 and do everything from A to Z and everything in between to get him leveled up properly. So we are going to go ahead and continue on with level 6. Now, level 6 experience is going to be 14,000 EXP or XP, however you decide to pronounce it, it is up to you. Alright, next up we're going to do his hit points again, which Talus does get 8 hit points. We're taking the flat 5 plus con, so that will be a total of 8. So we'll have 51 hit points. Alright. We'll have 6 hit dice heals now. So we have that all settled. Now let's take a look at what we get at level 6. We get a class feature called Counter Charm. Now Counter Charm is where you gain the ability to use your musical notes or words of power to disrupt mind-influencing effects. Now, as an action, you can basically start a performance, much like Kenny G would, that'll last until the end of your next turn. Now, during this time, as you're performing, you and any friendly creature within 30 feet of you will gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or having the charmed effects, well, conditions. Now, like I said, 30 feet of you, friendly creatures, action till the end of your next turn. You'll have advantage on saving throws against frightened or charmed conditions. Now, you can end this performance early if you become incapacitated or silenced, or if you voluntarily end it, which if you voluntarily end it, it literally costs you no action to do so. So there we go. You are going to get Counter Charm. So let's add Counter Charm to our class features over here on the right hand side, and this is for level 6. Now we are also going to gain another class feature that is based off of our Bardic College, and this is going to be extra attack. The baseline bard does not get extra attack. Now, as as we level up our College of Valor, which is our archetype, we will now gain the extra attack feature, and this is we're going to put this under our Bardic College. I'm keeping the Bardic College stuff separated from the regular base to keep it a little bit more organized and a little bit easier for us to find. Alright, so extra attack. This is where you can attack twice instead of once. Now, there's a stipulation to this. You have to take the attack action to get the second attack. Straightforward, just like extra attack for the Ranger, the Fighter, the Barbarian, those other classes. So now the Bard gets to join that group. They get extra attack. Really nice. That's level 6. Alright. Our proficiency stays the same, still at +6. We still keep 3 cantrips. We still have 3 cantrips. We don't gain any more. We will gain 1 more spell known. So we're going to go to our 3rd level spells again. And we are going to go ahead and take Fear. And like I said, you guys can take whatever spells you want. I'm just taking quick spells just to get the character sheet completed. And you guys can change this up any way that you see fit. Now for spell slots, level 6, I'm still going to be 4 first, 3 second, and now I'm going to move up to 3 thirds. So there we go. Alright, that's level 6. Spell save DC stays the same, nothing else changes. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and go to level 7. Level 7 is going to be a super easy level for the Bard. The Bard at level 7 requires 23,000 XP. 8 more hit points again will take us to 59 HP. Slowly but surely he's getting up there. Next, we're going to have 7 hit dice heals. You can use those out of combat, 1d8 plus 3. We are not going to get any class features this time. We're not getting any baseline bard. We're not getting any College of Valor. So nothing. This is a very easy level for us. This doesn't happen very often. Now, we're going to keep the same amount of cantrips. Our proficiency bonus is not changing. We do gain another spell known, and we also gain another spell level. So we're going to get to cast 4th level spells now, and we will have 2 slots for 4th level. Our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd level spell slots, they do not change. So I'm going to choose a 4th level spell, and I am going to choose Greater Invisibility, which will allow me to take some people with me as I become invisible. Very nice. Okay, so we got one more spell. We should have a total of 10 spells known, so let's double check. Does not include cantrips, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for a second. So we're perfect, right on spot for this. Nothing else changes. Our spell save DC, spell attack bonus does not. It will soon, though. And I think we're done. Level 7 should be done. Actually a fairly easy level. Let's go to level 8 for good old Talus. Level 8 XP is 34k now. 34,000. Going to gain 8 more hit points. So we're going to go to a total of 67. Don't forget, you're going to get another hit die heal to take us up to a total of 8 at 1d8 plus 3. Now, also, at level 8, we are going to gain an ability score improvement. Very nice. We are going to take our ability score improvement. We're just going to go ahead and take that and write that in right now. Level 8. We're going to call that the ASI, and we are going to take +2 to Charisma, our Bard main stat. So now we are going to go from an 18 to a 20. We are now maximum. We cannot go any higher using ability score improvements. You cannot go past 20. You can get class features like the Barbarian goes from 20 to 24 at level 20, but the Bard, no. Maximum of 20. Ability score improvements, the maximum is 20. Can't go above. Can't stress that enough. Some people think that you can keep going up and up and up, and it just simply does not work that way. So there you go. Charisma is now +5. We are going to change a multitude of things. First thing we are going to change is we're going to go start down here at the bottom so we don't forget. We're going to raise this up by 1, and we're going to change our spell attack to 1. By 1, up 1 more. Now let's go ahead and give him another. Let's give him 215 gold now. I mean, he's level 8 now. He should have some gold. Now next, I want to go ahead and worry about our saving throw. So we'll go from +7 to +8. Doesn't affect hit points, any kind of to hit. Now we need to worry about all of our, basically, our jack of all trades. We don't have to worry about that because it's all proficiency based. So charisma will just allow us to add 1 to everything that's charisma. So we'll go to +8 persuasion. We'll go to +10 performance. We'll go to +6 intimidation. We'll go to +10 for deception, which is really strong. And coupled with, advantage, man, you're golden. That's it. That's going to be our ability score improvement. Now, for level 8, we are going to know a total of 11 spells now. Yeah. So level 8 is going to allow us to cast 2. It should have been 1 spell slot last level. So take that into consideration. You're going to get one spell slot at level 7 for level 4. But our spell slots are going to stay the same. We're going to still have 4 first levels, 3 second levels, 3 third levels, and now we'll have 2 second levels for 4th level. And we can also take another spell. So is there anything 3rd or 4th level that would be pretty cool? Let's take Confusion. We'll take level 4 Confusion. Alright. So that'll add a little bit to us. That'll give us our 11th spell, which is 11th spell. Cantrips stayed the same. We didn't gain any more of those. Looks like that's going to be about it. Level 8 was a fairly simple level. So let's go ahead and save it. And let's go to level 9 now, shall we? Level 9 Bard. Going to need a total of 48,000 EXP or XP. However you want to say it. I've said it 100 times and I'll say it 100 more times. We're going to get a total 75 HP. And we are also going to have 9 hit die heals now. Not 98, but 9. Alright, next we will go ahead and check out what we get for level 9. We gain another proficiency bonus. So this is going to be a pretty tricky proficiency bonus. It's going to take us a +4. So let's go ahead and do some things first. Let's add 1 to all of these first. Get these out of the way. I'm sorry about that. That should be 7. This will be 7. Let's add +1 to our 2 saving throws. This should be a +7 now. And +9. And also we need to scoot down to page 3, add 1 more. So wow, our spell save DC and our spell attack are looking really good at level 9. Okay, now we have to take a couple things into consideration for our skill checks. Remember, Jack of all trades, level 2, you can add half of your proficiency bonus rounded down to any ability check that you're not proficiency in. Okay, so half of this is 2 now. So I get to add another 1 to this. So wisdom is -1, but now with 2, I'm at +1. So everything is going to gain another +1, which is just tremendous. I'm going to get bonuses on every single skill check that I perform now as a bard. And remember, Jack of all trades are for skills that you are not proficient in, so you cannot be proficient in these. So I'm going to go to 7 intimidation, +1 investigation, +1 medicine, +1 nature, +1 to perception. Now with perception, don't forget your passive perception goes up too, because passive perception is 10 plus your perception. And religion is going to go to +1. And last but not least is survival, and that'll be +1. Now I want to touch up on passive perception real quick. Passive perception is something that your dungeon master uses against, it's a target number for him against his stealth checks. So if you are fixing to fall into that spiked poison pit blade trap in front of you, he's going to do a stealth check on that trap. Or he can do it differently. It's up to him, however he or she wants to do it. It's up to him or her. So he can do a stealth check versus your passive. Bam, stealth check is taller. Boom, you fall into the pit. Maybe die, get chopped up, body parts on, whatever. Or if his stealth roll is lower than your perception, hey, just before you get to that step, you can find that there's a false, maybe a tripwire or maybe a plate that's going to activate, like a pressure plate. So there's lots of things that he can do with passive perception. Maybe if you're walking down a hallway and all of a sudden there's tapestries on each side of nobles and lords of the old days, all of a sudden he failed his stealth check, so he'll send you a message on Roll20, or he can literally write down something and tell you in front of the whole group, to where you thought you just saw two eyes following you in the tapestry. So it just depends on how the dungeon master will do passive perception. So, but there you go. That is level 9. We've got our perception. Now we need to upgrade our Song of Rest. Our Song of Rest is now a 1d8 instead of a 1d6. So there you go. We're gaining more and more power. We're gaining more dice sizes, which is really nice. All right, next we are going to get some more spells here. We're still going to get the same amount of cantrips, but we are going to gain another spell, and our spell slots are going to be 4 first level, 3 second level, 3 third level, now 3 fourth level, so I get to change that to a 3. And now at level 9 we get to cast 5th level spells, and we get to cast one of them. So let's check out the 5th level spells, and let's choose a pretty nice 5th level bard spell. Let's take, I think I see what I want now. Let's take Mass Cure Wounds. That's a pretty good one. Let's take Mass Cure Wounds. Like I said, you don't have to take what I'm taking. Alright, and that's level 9. That's it for level 9. I mean, we're cruising along. Last level, level 10. Well, last level for this this video. Now level 10, we are going to go ahead and need 64,000 EXP or XP to go up in levels, well, to go up another level. And you're going to get quite a few things. Your proficiency bonus is going to stay the same, so nothing is going to be affected in that aspect. Your Bardic Inspiration is now upgraded to a D10. Wow, how sweet is that? So now Bardic Inspiration is D10. You're also going to get Expertise again. So let's go to level 10. And let's choose, let's highlight this. Wow, I got it the first time. Let's do this again so we keep track of what we're doing. So this means that we're going to get to double proficiency in 2 more skills of my choice. 2 more! The first 2 I chose were Performance and Deception, so you can't choose those again. Performance and Deception. Let's go with, I think we're going to go with Sleight of Hand. Let's go with Persuasion and Sleight of Hand. Persuasion, of course, I probably butchered that. Of course I did. Persuasion and Sleight of Hand. So, hey, I get to add double proficiency. So I get to add 4 more to these. So, there we go. I'm going to a 10 Sleight of Hand, and I'm going to a 12 Persuasion. That is just crazy. So I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It should be a 13, because if I double that, it should be a 13. Wow, that's the one thing about the Bard. You have to really, really, really pay attention to what you're doing. Alright, so Charisma, let's see, I should be at 5. 9, let's see, everything looks pretty good. Alright. So there we go. Anything else for level 10? Yeah, you get more. You get Magical Secrets. It's a great level. They could have give you something at level 7, possibly just kind of move one of these down instead of giving you a level with nothing, but then one level will give you 3 features. So we're also going to get Magical Secrets. And let's write that down here for level 10. This is where the Bard kind of shines a little bit for Magic. Even though this is baseline Bard, this is where you get to actually plunder magical knowledge from another spell class, basically. Now you get to choose 2 spells from any class, including this one. A spell you choose must be of a level you can cast, as shown on the Bard table or Cantrip table. So, I've seen people choose Wish at this level, and it just does not work like that. It has to be of a spell level that you can cast. So, I can cast up to 5th level spells. Now, I already know what 2 spells that I would take, because I do not get these at level 3. So, I want a little bit of power. First off, I would want to take Hunter's Mark from the Ranger. The Hunter's Mark is going to give me more damage. So I will take Hunter's Mark as one of my spells. Alright, and I'm going to write this here. Hunter's Mark adds damage to a marked target. And the other fire spell that I take is going to be Fireball. I mean, why would you not want Fireball? So let's go ahead and go down here to first level spells. We're going to put Hunter's Mark here. And I'm going to kind of capitalize this for magical secrets. This is going to remind me that, hey, Hunter's Mark, magical secrets. Level 3 spell, of course. One of the most famous and iconic spells of all time. This is also magical secrets. Alright. We don't have to worry about spell save DC, spell attack bonus for level 10. We are done. We are good. So there you go, everybody. That is Talus Half-Leaf at level 10. We're halfway there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys learned something. I learned something. So feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoy what you're watching. And if you want to try Talus Half-Leaf or any of my other 840 D&D 5e character sheets on these same nice 3-page PDFs, you can download them to your tablet, to your iPhone, download them to your PC and print them off, take them to your game. There will be a website link down below, or you can go to tabletopping.net and click on the Players link, 5e character sheets. Hope you guys enjoyed it again, and thank you, and see you next time.